if I had money, that would be fixed. Go baby right here. Now, what I was talking about, my childhood and what all I've been through. Give me a second so I can focus. Come on, I need you to come in here. That's too loud for me. Come on. Aaliyah. Aaliyah. Come in here, room. Aaliyah, come in your room. On the other tablet. We're going live, so you watch it. Okay, one person watching. And I don't know who you are, but as I was saying, where I come from, Corsicana, Texas, to my knowledge. I want to start with when I was younger. I feel like I was in some type of program where doctors was running tests and stuff on me. Doctors were running tests on me. I keep trying to turn this side. There we go. I was in some type of program where doctors was running tests on me about my gifts and abilities. I do not, I feel that my family is not really my family, and they may be, but it's just a feeling. It's just a thought. I do remember, like I said in my other video, when I was little, um, I had the ability to like make things levitate or something. I don't know. I do what I remember word from word is that this hand, I do have a little hole in my hand. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there. This was the hand that whatever doctor I was talking to, I might have been like 3 or 4 years old. Might have been younger than that. I'm not sure. I just know I saw 3 pennies floating in my hand, and the doctor was saying there's no pennies there. Or my mom was saying, there's no pennies there, you know, trying to convince me that I wasn't seeing what I was seeing. Now, if you look at my roots of my name, Jessica, it means God's foresight. I have a witness, Pee Wee's friend, because I can't say who mom is. My grandma might be my mama, my auntie might be my mama. Pee Wee may be my actual birth mother. I don't know. All I know is what I've been told all my life. And I've been listening to some of these tarot readers, and I find rapport or like some of the like spiritual sage been doing readings, and I know it's entertainment purposes only, but it resonates with me. A lot of her readings resonate with me, especially when it talks about family. When I was watching what's her name, Unique, it was resonating with me. And it's always been like my family hiding secrets or keeping secrets from me. I went to foster care. I've always been ostracized and outcast, the black sheep, called weird because I was drawing pictures of fashion clothes. And I felt like there will come a time where, you know, I'm going to have to speak about this and I may not have any evidence. Like when I look back on my childhood, there's no pictures. Nobody has pictures, and I don't understand why. The only person that I know of was my stepdad. If he even my stepdad. Like I said, Pee Wee has never told me who my biological father is. She always said she was so young she don't remember. I do remember this couple named Jackie and Avery. They they had some little boys, some sons. I remember Biddy the most. I used to bite kids a lot or something, and I did suck my thumb. Pee Wee had told me that I had impetigo or something, some kind of disease, and she did not take me to the hospital. She didn't take me to the hospital. She may have, but this is what she's telling me. Right now today, I'm about to be 36 and still don't know who my biological father is. When I watch Laura Lakes, the paternity judge, I be wishing I could have a name so I can go on there and know who my dad is. I know that may seem unimportant, but it's very important for a child to know who their father is. I think that's a curse, a family curse, or a cycle, because my son, my firstborn child, went through that. I had Jean Rico tested, DNA test, and I was told with the results that he wasn't the father. But in the back of my mind, I always felt like he is the father. I feel like people don't want me to be heard. There's absolutely nobody watching right now, and I can't lie, it make me feel like I want to just get off of here. Like nobody gonna see this, nobody gonna help me, but I'm hurt. Like I lost my job because my baby got sick. She threw up, and I had to check after her. I had to look after my daughter, so I stayed here at the house with her. I didn't have anybody to watch her. My sister, my niece had to go to school, Janaya, so she couldn't watch her. The homie, he was supposed to be watching my baby, but his baby mama don't like me. He want to holler. It's like everybody, all the males. Matter of fact, when I first opened my first OnlyFans, the first 5 followers were, to my knowledge, family members, blood family members. And that's crazy to me. That's sick to me. That is sick. You lusting after your family. That's why I don't post like that. Sex is sacred to me. I'm not a prostitute. I don't sell my body. I've tried. Trust me, I've tried. I tried being a prostitute. I can't do it. I can't have sex unless I'm in love. Return to sender, spirit of irritation. Aaliyah. Yes, ma'am. Give it here. If I had money, my roof wouldn't look like that. Here, baby. Get your toothbrush. We don't have no more toothpicks. Get your toothbrush. Get your toothbrush and brush back and forth. Or go get it and bring it to me. Yes, I've had anger issues. I get angry. I'm human. The Bible says be slow to anger and quick to listen. So I've learned to listen. And not just with my physical ears, with my spiritual ears. And for a couple of years now, I had a dream back in like 2014, 15, when I was incarcerated, that my son, King Messiah, was being watched, some caretaker. And he wanted me. He was like, where's my mommy? Where's my mommy? And they backhand him, like they slapped him. And when he fell, his head busted wide open or something. Now, mind you, I'm in jail, so I can't call nobody. I don't know where he is. I still to this day don't know where my son is. But I feel like my family know, and they just not telling me. I also feel like they've been trying to set me up to make it look like I'm doing stuff that I'm not. Like money laundering or something with banks. Like Chase Bank or something, like a bank. I'm not sure if these tarot readers are involved or not, but I really been listening to these tarot readers because it's like blowing my mind at these people. It's like they telling my whole life. I'm hearing that song, telling my whole life with this song, killing me softly. That Lauryn Hill song, Killing Me Softly. I'm emotional because I really feel alone. And I would understand if I was messing with somebody, man, or I do stuff to people. I'm minding my business, literally trying to survive the best way I can. Going for jobs, interviews, getting turned down. I feel like I've been blackballed or something. Like everybody knows something except me. See? When I was with my estranged husband, Grant, I had a dream that a man with dreads, and I couldn't really see their face, so I don't know if it was Grant or Nathaniel, because at the time, them was the only people that, well, I can't even say at the time. At the time, Grant was the only person I know with dreads. Later on, when I met Nathaniel, rapping as Truth, he got dreads. And then I dated I dated Gregory Govan, and he has dreads now. I think I dated Jerry. He has dreads. I'm not sure what I ought to say. Weezer help me. Grandma Perk help me. My Larry help me. What do I need to say? I just want my name clear. I feel like people going to court and talking to a judge or something and telling them I'm crazy or incompetent and can't defend myself. And that's not true. Confirmation. I want to know why people gang stalking me. Why people flying to my page. Because it ain't for my music. Well, it may be for my music. I feel like people been coming to my pages because they've seen a video or a picture of me acting out or something. Self-sabotaging. I do feel like I was set up. That night I went with DJ Tantrum. I felt like something was put in my drink that caused me to be over inebriated. I told you need your charger, baby. If you sitting here, I want you to turn that tablet down. You gonna sit in here or you go in your room?
I'm gonna sit in here. It's melting.
I know.
That. You. That. What is that? Mommy, what is that? What's that melted?
Scoot over.
I want to get on that. So, but my was surprised was the content in my dance live.
I feel like people have tried to get rid of evidence, paperwork that would vindicate me.
I was with the
Prove
baby,
that
so be sure to flash that.
I am who I think I am. That what I'm saying is true. Like about my childhood.
But I just whispered something.
Aaliyah. Let me turn the heater. I wrote some stuff down. What I wrote down. Ostracized. To me, ostracized is being like shamed, slandered, bullied
Can I play with my slime?
to the point, yeah, I don't have it.
What's in my room?
Go get it. Or go in your room and play with it.
I put my desk right in here.
Try to understand. This is important to me, babe.
Okay. I'm gonna put my desk right in here. Why my desk over there?
I feel like I come from a town.
Mommy, why my desk like that? Come here, mommy.
No, Aaliyah. You said you want to play with your slime. Go play with your slime.
Why my desk like that?
I don't know. Move it. Put it where you want it, babe. Please, let me finish what I'm doing. Return to send a spirit of irritation by your child. I feel I've been isolated all my life, like not allowed to play with my cousins and stuff, just for these days to come to pass where people side-eyeing me. I just,
I want my destination.
come on. What do you want? No. Okay. Come on, come in here. Come on, camera. 'Cause that's what people think anyways. I'm in shit too. You want your desk in here. See, I brought her desk in here. I'm doing what she want me to do. Just like I've been doing all my life, what everybody want me to do. And I'm tired of that. I want to sing. I want to get my message out. I want to rap. I want to express myself. I want to tell people how good God been to me. I want people to know that I've dodged bullets. I've had lovers intentionally trying to give me diseases and I didn't get it. I want people to know I've healed people. I want people to know God's had my back when I ain't had no money. I want people to know how good God is and how he can, if you let him, he'll send an army of ancestors, angels, to have your back. Finally. See, it's not charging.
You can give me my tablet.
No, Aaliyah, you can get up. There's nothing wrong with your legs or your arms and get your own tablet. And please, I want you to act up. I want people to see that I'm not tripping. It's like the reason I don't let my baby go with Pee Wee or Jamie is because when she come back, she always complain about her stomach. And she always acts, she behaves disobedient. Or, what's the word? Defiant. Like if like she's helpless or something, or she can't do stuff that I know she can. For example, picking her tablet up right up off the table. Off the couch. It was right here. She wanted me to pass it to her. You can do that yourself. I could understand if it was up high somewhere. Speak your truth, even if your voice shakes. I want to know what's this video, what's this picture, what evidence somebody got on me, if any at all. I'm just looking at
Once you meet with a TurboTax expert who will do your taxes for you, you're free to do not taxes.
Hey, Ada. Critics free. A man called Anu is irresistible.
Hi, I have great news.
Oh, no. Robot. The LA Times cheers. He should be making it
Feel
like this
silly.
all the time.
I'm hurt
Hopefully,
right
it's a
now.
smile like that. Exactly.
A man called. Every time we eat, we get bigger and bigger. Can we get so big that we crush the earth? We're gonna find out right now. Today is the big eating contest, and I heard the winner is the Master Emerald. I am so ready for this. I haven't eaten in like 2
I want what's
hours.
mine. I want what's been.
Man, I hope those chili dogs are ready. All right, Big the Cat, you're going down. I'm gonna eat all these chili dogs, man. Huh, you'll never defeat me.
How do I see comments on here? Do you have any questions for me? I want to know what's this picture, what's this video?
What are we supposed to do? It's not like our answer's just gonna fall out of the sky. Girl, I really hate that jetpack. This is perfect. Hey, man, you know how to eat a lot.
feel like something is going on behind my back.
On a building. Of course it's on a building.
And there's a lot of people working together.
Okay, there's gotta be
Aaliyah,
more around here somewhere. We gotta think like Eggman. Oh, yes, they're on a...
this is why I didn't want you in here. I don't want my video to get canceled. I feel like a lot of people are against me. Don't want to see me happy. Don't want to see me make it in life. Don't want me to get my son back. I want my son. Want me to not be able to provide for my daughter. Want me to be homeless. Want me to be begging. Is it all an illusion? Do people really want to see me do good? Or is it all in my head? Nobody's jealous of me. Nobody's, you feel me? I just feel like something's going on behind my back, and I don't have all the answers to it. And I do release the need of trying to have all the answers. I feel like an injustice has been done to me since I was a child. And I'm trying to get my memories back.
I'm look at my hand. It's
I remember, and maybe it was a bad dream, possibly, but I feel like I witnessed a crime. I witnessed somebody killed, and I saw their hand. It was a woman. Like, I still to this day don't know what happened to Stacey Ward, my stepdad's baby mama. I was told the television was dropped on her head. I was not allowed to attend the funeral. My Uncle Dale, I don't even know how he died. I was just told when I was in foster care that he passed away. And the next time I visited the family, probably a couple of months later, my case manager done job. She took me to Corsicana, and when I went to my grandma Pearline house across the creek, the house had been like renovated. Like it had new, like not wallpaper, but it was like not even linoleum. It was like wood or something. Like the house had been renovated because there was a fire. And in my dream, Uncle Dale was burnt up. He was burnt. He was black. And Uncle Pete, he was a detective. He was a detective. I know he was in the service. He was in the army. I feel like I'm clairvoyant, and my uncle saying he was set up. They killed him. My papa, Larry Nevels, he was set up. They killed him. They, being Coleman's, Carla, Dee Dee. I don't know if this is slander. I don't know if this stuff is true. It's not for entertainment. I'm not trying to entertain anybody. I'm just telling you what I'm hearing, what I'm feeling. These people died. It was an injustice. And they were, these people, the same people who are all involved with their murders, were trying to kill me. Because they don't want me telling this to the public. That they were involved in my grandma Pearline's death, in my grandma Medea's death, for insurance money. That they've been trying to get rid of evidence that would link them to these deaths. I was in foster care when these people died. Or my grandma Medea. My Aunt Kippy, she got a job with an insurance company, life insurance company. She called me maybe like the day after her interview. I think Aaliyah may have been about 1, so it may have been 2018, 2019, or about to be 1 year old. I know Aaliyah was young, my baby, and I gave her advice, and I told her, well, you should send them a thank you note, like a card, like a Hallmark card, and say thank you for the interview. Nobody else does that. So since nobody else does that, you might be considered to get the job before somebody else because you show gratitude for the interview. I told my Kippy that, and she got that job. And I'm not saying this because of me. I'm just saying these. I used to be really close to her. No, Leah. Oh, now this better go down. Wow,
Isn't it?
it's 10%. The isolation to me was trauma as a child. The torture. I feel like all of this is about my daughter, and people wanted me to break down because they know my children are my joy and I love kids. I feel like I come from a family of evil people, witches. I feel like something is going on behind my back, period. And complete strangers, possibly, possibly people who are involved, are tarot readers, they are clairvoyant, they are gifted, are involved, and they know these things, or they're not involved. And my ancestors, my passed over loved ones, like my grandma, my uncle, they're telling these people, hey, there's somebody out there who needs your help, and I do. And I understand if people say, "Oh, you need mental help," for what? I'm competent. I'm very sane. I just want to be successful in life with my music, with my modeling. I feel like I have something to offer. I had my daughter in prison. I've been in some toxic relationships. I feel like I have advice that I can give to people to kind of help them avoid being in that situation. I've had to cut my family out because I feel like they're doing something that I am unaware of. And they've been doing it. It's just I'm waking up from it and I'm not quite sure what it is. And I understand there's a possibility there may be pictures or videos of me doing something that I shouldn't have, or makes me look like a bad person or in the light. I don't know. And I ain't trying to explain it or because I don't even know what it is just yet. I know I'm gonna find out, especially after this live. Whatever it is, I feel I don't deserve to be mistreated like that. Magic is real. Projection is real. I understand some people say, "Oh, this is entertainment purposes only." They have to say that disclaimer.
Oh, it's so bad here.
I just feel like I needed to come on here to vindicate myself about being sane or competent. I feel like there's a court case going on behind my back, and I'm not able to speak for myself because it's being presented to an authority figure, a judge, that I can't speak for myself. I'm insane, or I'm incompetent, or I shouldn't have access to my child or an inheritance. Whoever it is watching, if you know me, ask me questions. Have you seen this video, this picture, whatever it is? It may be nothing at all, and whatever people wanted to project did not come to fruition. I'm a happy person. I want love. I want respect. I want to be able to trust somebody and them trust me. I'm faithful. I'm not perfect. I've made mistakes in relationships, one in particular. I'm not a prostitute. I do not sell my body. I do have an OnlyFans, but that's how I make money. Nobody's touching me. But I even feel some type of way about that because I feel like my body is sacred. And I don't want people lusting after me. At the same time, I do want to make money. And I do want to express myself sexually, boldly. I know that, well, I don't know, with some research that I've done, the ancestors, older people, Egyptians, all cultures, they have statues with people in the nude. I think my body is beautiful. And it's a work of art, what God has made. Like I said, I don't know a lot about this stuff. I know I got gifts. I'm learning every day more and more about it. And like I said, I came across tarot on YouTube, and a few tarot readers were saying some things that I resonated with. For example, Spiritual Sage. She was doing a reading. She was talking about how somebody that was watching the collective, they consider us the collective, has a community against them, trying to get rid of evidence of the wrongdoing and the injustice that they've done, the collective. I use myself for example. And I feel like that. And I could be wrong. I'm saying this because I really mean it. I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. And my grandma didn't leave me nothing, for example. But I strongly feel like she did. I feel like I have certain family members who have forged my signature, went and got birth certificates. I was with my sister one day when she went to get her birth certificate. She said somebody had stole hers out the car and she needed it or something. This is when I had gotten in a car accident. I haven't been out. I don't have any money. But I make do because God blesses me. The universe provides for me. And that's my whole message, that you trust in spirit. You trust in God, the Most High. You walk in love. You walk in faith. You walk in life. Everything that you need will be provided to you. Period. No need to worry, stress yourself, be sick, none of that. Another thing, people saying, I gave somebody a STD or I have an STD. I have a history of posting my test results. I have literally been gang stalked. I had one time the health service, health unit, whatever it's called, in Texas, call my phone and say somebody reported me for having a disease I did not have, which was syphilis. And it's very difficult. Every day having people look at you like you've done something that you didn't do. So I got to a point where I posted my test results negative. And if the test results were wrong or altered, that's on the doctor. The doctor altered my test results. Or when I was pregnant, I was told that the baby was stuck in my tube. And so I had a surgery that the doctors removed my tube on the left side. I still have a cycle, so I still have children. But I felt it made it even more difficult for me to conceive. I don't know, I just feel like a lot of delays and a lot of attacks, a lot of setups that I've fallen for throughout my life. The food. And all I wanted is love. Like I said, I came on here because I felt like something was going on in the background to where someone or a group of people are trying to give the projection that I'm insane or that I'm a prostitute or that I'm a bad person, and I am not. I also feel like someone, again, I repeat, is withholding inheritance from me, withholding information. My son, if he is alive, because I do not know. My daughter is live and well right here. Aaliyah, say hi. She right there. Say hi. I feel like I've been followed. I feel like people have had cameras in my house watching me. I don't know if that's paranoia or it's actually occurred. I know my energy is potent. And I do come off sensual. Just because I am proud of everything that I've been through and still be able to smile. Still be able to thank God. When I get up in the morning, the first thing I do is praise God for a new day. And how I can make myself better, make my situation better. I don't even have all of the carpet that I want in my house, but I'm buying it piece by piece. You feel me? I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing it by myself. I don't have any help. And it's a lot of other people out there going through the same thing. I just want to say keep your head up and have faith. And once I know what's going on in the background, I know I'll be vindicated. Justice will be served. My intentions are always good. Always and will always be. Whether I'm drunk and rudely, which I'm not going to claim that. Excuse me. I don't like being intoxicated to where somebody got to tell me what I did. But I'm human. I've done that before. I've been intoxicated and wild out, cussed people out, sabotaged myself,
I got a mustache.
terrorized somebody. It looked funny. I don't know. My whole point of coming on here was to let the majority know. I may not know everything, but I know something is going on. And I want to get my day in court. I really feel like there's some sort of court case, some legality going on.
About the beating.
And I'm being represented as a psychopath or bad person, bad mom, bad friend, daughter, whatever. And that's not true. As a prostitute, that's not true. I have evidence of people trying to have sex with me, and I'm turning them down left and right. I view sex as sacred, it's holy, it's precious. Even when I've attempted to be intimate with somebody that I didn't share passion or intimacy with, somebody I didn't really like, just to get some money, it didn't feel right. I cried. Remember the movie Set It Off? felt like Stony. Squirreled in her body, like disgusting. And I know I'm not the only person in the world that feel like that. And if that makes me crazy, then I guess I'm crazy because if this person or that person had this body, they'd be doing all kinds of stuff. I don't do all of that. I don't have to. I'm not interested. I'm good at home. I like cooking, cleaning. I like providing for my child. I like going to work. I like having my own business. I love sewing. I love making music. I love playing instruments. I love modeling. I love being beautiful inside out. I love showing that God is real, that He will protect you, He will provide you. You have to let Him. I want my money in my hand. I want my deeds, to my houses, land, whatever. If it exists, if it's not all in my mind, if it truly exists, I need that. And I don't think I'm wrong for that. Or whoever rightfully does have it. Maybe I'm connected to somebody who it did go to. For example, I have a cousin that they say she's not competent, but that's not a reason for her not to have her house or to have her land. Now, I don't know all the logistics, but I feel when it's in a will for somebody to have something, that will should be upheld and given to that person. For example, maybe I'm intuitively feeling I have a family member like Shay Shay, my cousin. My grandmother left her house, land, or some house or some land or some money or something so that she would, because she knows Shay Shay been through a lot. I know she been through a lot. And I'm trying every day. I'm doing my best every day to remember exactly what happened to her. What happened to me. Nothing may not have happened to me, but I witnessed something. I wonder, do she remember? I don't remember. I know they have like psychologists and stuff that like can hypnotize you, but I don't want to do all of that. I don't want nobody playing with my head, you feel me? Playing with my mind. But I want her to get her justice. I want to get my justice. I want everybody to get they due justice. My son, everything. And like I said, I'm on here because I feel like people are trying to make it seem like I'm insane and don't know what I'm talking about, or I'm a bad person, and I'm not. And I know I don't even have to do anything but be patient and let God vindicate everybody who deserves vindication. My heart goes out to people who are going through this too. I definitely have a prayer that you'll be strong and you given patience to endure it. But karma is real, and what goes around comes around. I miss my son, and I feel like there's an injustice with my son that threw me off balance. I love my children. I need my children.
Am I here?
And my joy. I know you here, but King not here, Mama.
What? Where'd he go?
I've been made fun of. That's why you ain't got your baby. Like,
whoa! My hand.
clearly there was some injustice done here. My daughter is perfectly fine, healthy, happy. She's a happy baby. Got a little attitude. She's so happy. I have to check her every now and then. Am I the best parent in the world? No. But my daughter's not in danger.
Mommy, look at my hand.
Looks like snot. glittery snot at that.
It's not snot. It's just snot. You, it's on my hand. It's so sticky.
I know I'm a great person. And I will be successful. I'm already successful.
You, mommy, I got it just. Oh, you.
Give us free.
You guys now. Ew, it's on my hand.
I feel like there's some bullies in my family.
Where's
I'm not scared of them at all. People that talk trash behind my back. Oh, I beat her up. When I see her, I'm a pop up. Bitch, you ain't gonna do nothing. Violence doesn't solve anything, but it damn sure lets the person know they can't keep fucking with you. Period.
You. It's mine.
Most of the time.
You.
I'm not
That's
a victim. I'm a
heredity.
survivor. I'm a survivor.
You.
I think that's it. Oh, yeah. I feel like there's a list of family members who were murdered in my family. They were murdered. And the family did it. And they wanted to do the same thing to me. But they can't. Want to get insurance policies. Want to kidnap my daughter. You know what I'm saying? These are all feelings, thoughts. I feel like downloads. And if it's not my child, then it's somebody I'm connected to, somebody I know that's going through this. And I'm picking up on it. If you have just a hint, just a hunch, not to let your child go with a certain family member, don't. Like my possible alleged mom, Pee Wee, whatever. She asked just the other day, can I come get my grandbaby? No, ma'am. I had a good feeling something was wrong with it. Like ever since she came to Shreveport, like things have been happening to me back to back to back to back to back to back. And at first I was like, well, maybe it's because we're not close. We haven't patched our relationship up. I'm not close to her like my brother and sister are, but I feel she's very jealous of me.
And my boyfriend.
I graduated high school. She didn't. I've gone to college, completed some programs, certificates. Maybe not a degree, but certificates. She didn't. I don't know. I just know jealousy is real, and it's really hard to prove. Black magic and evil intentions, that stuff it may be hard to prove, or it was in the past, and hopefully my situation will change that. I think incest, there's been some incest in my family, and that's why my mom won't tell me who my daddy is, because it is a very close family member. I keep hearing the name Jackie and Aaron, my godparents. I haven't seen them people since I'm probably like 1 or 2 years old. I don't even remember what they look like, but I do remember being around them. And if somebody sees this video, please have them people reach out and contact me. Because I don't know their last name. I don't even know where to begin to look for them, to talk to them, say, hey, I have nobody. And I know I ain't the only one who striving, working hard to provide for their household. Shoot, my sister got 2 kids. That's not easy. It's difficult taking care of one baby. So, you feel me? I just know it's a lot of hate and envy coming from somewhere, somebody, a group of people. And some people are doing some things that they shouldn't. For example, I had a cousin, T, and these are facts. It's not slander. I can prove it.
Use boogers.
Uh, someone, I can't say that cousin T, because I don't know for sure, but they had an account with Cash App where they was asking people for money for me, and a ex lover um, sent me a text message. It was like, "Hey, your cousin sent me this saying that you needed money, and I'm not gonna send no money." Long story short, when I did confront that family member, the cousin T, about it, she was like, "Girl, I ain't do that," and I'm da 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 with the woo. It was a back and forth, but eventually I was like, you know what, whatever. And that cousin was like, "You crazy. The whole family think you crazy." That's fine. I'm different. I'm peculiar. I'm called to be different. I express myself. I'm an extrovert. And I look good. What's wrong with that? I love modeling. I love playing my instruments. I love connecting with children and educating them. I love educating people with things that I am knowledgeable of. I love being able to help people. Like, I feel that is my purpose in life, to help and enlighten others. And if I only help one person, cool. I did my job. I want what all is mine in my hands, period. And I want to be able to defend myself. And I want others to be able to defend themselves, period. What's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. And I feel like there's some injustice. My grandmother left a specific person or people something, and it's been taken from them. Like, I noticed right after my grandmama died, when that insurance money hit, a certain group of cousins went on a trip, but they didn't take Lexus. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just an example. When they go off and party or whatever, it's like she's ostracized, just like me, because she's different. She's quiet. Long story short, it's a lot of stuff going on in my family, and I have been coming across different tarot readers, and a lot of their stories resonate with me. Whether that's because their energy is my situation or a relative's situation. Either way it go, I want justice. I want them to pay for what they've done, what they're doing and trying to do. I want everybody that's supposed to have what they supposed to have it. And I was just using my grandmother for example. It's other other individuals. Um, Long story short, I know how it feels to be outcast, blackballed, blackmailed, when all you trying to do is just be great. You call people calling you a demon or say you worship the devil because you're able to look at literally pictures and tell them what's going on in their life. I'm not comprehending how that's crazy or evil, because you can interpret pictures for somebody's situation. How is that evil? It can be used evil, just like the Bible. People can twist words. Look at Jim Jones. He had all them people commit suicide. Come on. All I know is some funny shit going on, and it's wrong. especially to innocent people who ain't bothering nobody, who ain't doing nothing, who ain't practicing magic, witchcraft, nothing. Not wishing ill, no evil eye, none of that. Just minding their business, like me, who want to be left alone spiritually. Like, leave me alone. But I understand that is their job. They were sent here on earth to antagonize and terrorize and bully. You can't bully me. Period. And I am going to get to the bottom of who's supposed to have what with my own family. And as soon as I'm able to help other people, I will. As for now, I'm loudly and proudly saying, you know you done fucked up, huh? Somebody that did something they just dead wrong. Just dead wrong, period. And it's about to come to light. And if any of y'all did any injustice towards me and mine, you already reaping karma.
Now about this. Nope. This slime in here.
Real recognize real.
I'm making a slime birthday cake.
3 stack. If it was real, I would eat it. But it's slime, so I'm not.
No. The L will eat it.
Right, your babies. Anyways.
This is the
I feel like I'm being looked
birthday
at
cake.
in a light.
We put some slime
way
that in
I'm not.
there.
Yes, I'm sexy. Yes, I'm goofy. Yes, I'm funny. That's me.
Yes, slime.
Period.
Sexy.
Depending on who I'm around. I might just sit back and, observe and peek the scene. I ain't got to be all out in the front, even though I'm the life of the party.
Ooh.
I like being the life of the party. That's cool. I want everybody to be chilling. I want everybody to be happy. I don't think nothing wrong with it. I'm sexy with it. I cannot help. I look like this. I mean, I can because I get up, brush my teeth, comb my hair, wash my ass. You're supposed to do that though. I just want what's mine in my hand. Period. And I want that for others as
The
well.
branding right there.
Well, who knows? The same people that's ostracizing me and putting me down and giving me the evil eye, bitch, I can help you. For example, let's say one of the family members, my cousins that don't like me, they're actually the one that my grandmother left something to or something. Or somebody, their grandma, because, you got your dad's family and you got your mom's family.
Mommy, look at my hand.
Nasty.
Look at my hand. Look at my hand.
If they needed my help, you can't even get my help. Like, because I stand up to bullies. For example, Undidi.
Oh, my hand is
I think she a
gone.
bully. I think, and I feel, I could be wrong,
Oh, my
but I
hand.
feel she got
Mom,
something to do
look
with
at
Weezy
my
death.
hand
My
on the
cousin Jeanette.
bottom.
She was there. She had a seizure in her sleep. That's what I was told. I was locked up. I was in jail, so I didn't even know. I didn't even know Weezy had seizures. I know cousin Ashley do. And I think
Ew.
cousin Jason do.
I just
but
broke it a piece.
I don't know. But like I said, that's how I feel. And
Take that slime out from my hand.
my Uncle Dale, Pete, that too. I still to this day do not know how he died. Just like my Papa Larry, I don't know how he died. But I know these people had insurance policies on them. And people got money, you know what I'm saying, for that. And keeping stuff on the hush. I know my aunt works for an insurance company. I know my cousin Tamara's sister works for an insurance company. You know what I'm saying? And my mom said she needed my ID, to put my name to, like, handle her business or whatever. I don't know a lot about it, and I'm not going to sit here and act like I know everything about insurance policies and stuff like that. But I feel it's some crooked shit going on with insurance policies in my family. And they need to be looked into.
Whoa.
Because when these people died, I think the only funeral I went to was Grandma Perk. I didn't go to my grandma Deal's funeral. I was in Louisiana, here in Louisiana, New Orleans. Matter of fact, I wasn't even told. I didn't know my grandmother had died till like a day or two later. And I be feeling like my grandmas, they the only ones who understood me. Like nobody else in my family understand me. My grandma was dead. Anyways, I ain't trying to get all emotional and stuff. I'm finna get off of here. I did want to say that publicly. And I feel like the family trying to shut me up because they can't bully me. I'm outspoken. I'm sexy as fuck. I'm intuitive. And I'm gonna pop my shit. Period. And I can fight. What you want to do? Like, apologize for being able to beat you up? Like, for defending myself? Fuck out of here. I'm crazy? Okay, I'm crazy. But I bet you can't beat my crazy ass. How about that? And we're adults. We don't even have to fight. I'm gonna be 36, I think. And the reason why I'm saying I think, not because I'm not incompetent, but because I don't know what all is going on. I am intuitive. I know it's something. Something not right. Period. Something is not right. And it's the shit finna hit the fan. It's got to come up. I don't care how much evidence they didn't try to burn, get rid of. Whatever has been done, injustice, everybody or that one person or myself, whatever, is about to get vindicated. Probably already had. I just know I'm very competent and I want to speak for myself. Employing an attorney to help speak for me. I've had some situations in my life where things were projected onto me. And at the time, I didn't know anything about spirituality. I didn't know anything about spiritual warfare or spiritual attacks. All I know is I had been drinking, and when you are under the influence of alcohol, you make yourself susceptible, like you're able to receive low-vibing energy, spirits, possession even.
I can't get out of this line.
That's why they call wines and liquors spirits.
Just grow.
It's liquid. I don't know all the scientific terms. I'm just saying. When a person is intoxicated, it's easier for a negative entity to be impressed on it or possessed, if that's the proper term. Like I said, I don't know. This is just how I feel. The best way I can explain it, better said.
Let's take her body off.
And that is heavy in my family. Maybe alcoholics, they might call us jickies, whatever. That's a curse. I would love to break that.
She come back on a. Here's
I would love to break that.
You got slime on it. Wait a minute,
there may be a couple of them who have already. I don't think Lexi's drink like that. And I don't know about my cousin Gina. I don't know. All I know is I have in the past, even most recently, maybe like a month or two ago, was under the influence and had too much to drink and probably cut up. I know I cussed the DJ out. And it's not funny. It's not funny. I'm not, trying to
take some out for her.
Glorify or make fun of me being intoxicated like that, because it's dangerous and it's not cool. It's not ladylike either. And I do love holding myself to a high esteem and practicing my integrity and morals. I love that. That's like my shit. Like, it feels good, you know what I'm saying, to do good and read good and then show an example to others so they can do, have that same feeling.
Yes, she covered up.
I hope I'm making sense. Oh my goodness.
Get some slime out for her.
Long story short, I've been through a lot.
Take her head off.
I feel like it's some funny shit going
Put her
on.
hair back on.
A lot of different readers messages have been resonating with me for the past like year, 2 years. And
Wait, sister, you're not coming in
I'm
this
ready for
time.
the towel.
You'll be stuck.
Been ready.
The little sister wants to play this line with us. No, she
I
can't.
want to clear my name.
You take
I'm
the
a star.
suffer
I always
down.
been a star.
You,
I always
the
been
little
hated
sister,
on. I always been outcast,
The little sister redeemed.
outspoken,
Yes.
and I'ma stay that way.
You.
And I'm learning more and more about
What? She's not deep in. Go.
being a high priestess
Was that her?
and embracing my gift and nurturing my gift and reading birth charts and helping people find, their purpose in life. And I feel like
It's covered out.
there's other people possibly,
It's covered out.
I don't know for sure, but possibly in my family who already know how to do that.
Okay.
And they've been trying to alter mine
You should
or other relatives that I'm connected with
squeeze. Oh, that's not
or
it.
my children.
Okay.
I feel like I got a couple of family members mad at me because I'm skinny.
It's on my.
Like, would you mad at me because I'm skinny? You mad at me because my skin is golden?
Yeah.
You're literally mad at me because of how I look.
Whoa.
The fuck?
There's some more?
I understand if I'm coming out cocky or arrogant.
With some big girls.
I don't mean to. It's not my intentions. I'm just confident in what I feel. And I can take that, you know what I'm saying? If I put that out there and I'm wrong, I can take that. For example, this body, like I feel like I witnessed somebody burying a body, a woman. Like I can remember her hands sticking out the bag. I couldn't have been no more like 3 or 4 years old. And I've even talked out and shout out to Deputy Grant. I think he a deputy. You know, he had gave me some numbers to try to connect with somebody if it's a cold case or something. It didn't go anywhere, but I vow even today, moving forward, to try again. And this time, stay focused, because if that was not a bad dream and it really happened, like my memory, I really witnessed something. I want that person's family to get justice. They should be able to retrieve their loved one. I don't know. I don't know everything. I know someone right. And it's a lot of secrets and unanswered questions. Anyways, y'all be blessed, prosperous, peace, love. Try not to get too drunk, handle your liquor. Don't be like me. And I'm not a prostitute. I'm not a hoe. You cannot pay me for this pussy. I don't care how much money you offer. And I do need the money. I ain't gonna lie. You see that light? You saw my roof. If I had some money, baby, it wouldn't look like that. You understand? I got my priorities straight. My household. And I want my house to look nice, because I like nice shit. You feel me? Anyways. Just do right. Do right by people. And if you know something, say something. Say something. Just because. For example, I'm on here. I'm not even sure exactly what Spirit wanted me to say. I'm just letting the Holy Spirit use me, because I may say something that may help somebody. So when you move to speak up on behalf of somebody or even yourself, do something. Is my point. Like I said, I didn't even know, what to say. I'm not a blogger. Well, if I am a blogger, this is my first time, so how am I doing? Long story short, whatever is going on, be encouraged. It will come to light. Just hold on. And I always trust in God. My life's on right now because of the Lord. I lost my job about a week ago. So I know how tough it is. Like this past Christmas, I was like, oh my goodness. But my baby had a great Christmas. Yes, you. And I miss my son. So, oh, that's another thing. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I am upset. I'm not angry, but I'm extremely hurt and heartbroken that wherever my son is, if he's alive or not, whatever the situation, whoever has that information has been contacting my grandmother, Margaret, and she hasn't disclosed that information to me. And I'm not sure if it's because of legalities, like she's not allowed to tell me this, because my rights were terminated. I feel wrongfully terminated. I've never abused my son. I've never neglected my son. I love my son. I named him King Messiah for a reason. And according to one of the amendments, I don't know how to amendments, and I hope I ain't sabotaging myself by saying I don't know this, I don't know that. I have read before. I do recall it saying a parent has a right to possess their child, have possession of their child, have right to have their child in their possession with them and be able to provide for their child. That is like your God-given right. And I feel like I was wrong. Terribly misjudged and wrong. I want
to... I can't get over it, you. Why my legs up?
I miss my son. Anyways.
Some slime out for her. You. Put her legs down. Get some slime out for her. More slime on her.
Whoever watches this, if you know about this situation specifically with my son, any of these situations that I named, please contact me. I'll work with you.
Are your legs up? Yes, you. Get off for me. Yep, there
But
you
I
go.
don't think it's fair that if my baby wants to contact me and talk to me, for my family to be telling him that I'm crazy or I don't want him, or I don't love him. I think that's wrong as hell. That is so wrong on so many levels. God bless you. God bless you. And of course I'm mad about it, but I'm more so
Mommy, there's slime on my elbow.
I think it's wrong.
It's so goopy. It's slimy.
I would love for my case to be reopened. How do I do that? I tried to get it appealed, but the judge is no longer a judge. I feel like Grant has been, and again, allegedly, I feel, not actual facts, but I feel like the courts or the foster parents or the adoption agency, they've sent me paperwork reaching out to me, trying to find me so I can connect with him, but somebody is withholding this information. They withholding it from me, and that's wrong. Simply because I don't party with them or associate with them. Man, fuck y'all. Y'all don't care about me. I'm up here struggling with my baby. I recently just got approved for food stamps. Was nobody trying to make sure me and my baby was eating? Nobody. Nobody. I try to connect with my grandma and say, hey, Granny, whatever animosity or tension between me and you, can we patch that up, please? I don't want you to leave this earth and I not be able to connect with you. Like, that's devastating. Like,
You.
I had a relationship
Stretchy.
with my grandma
It's
per
right
lady
in
lady.
there. You, what is stretchy? We going in the pool
I don't have a relationship with
slime.
you. And
That's a lie.
I know I've
That's
said
right.
some things.
A pooper
For
slime.
example,
You.
well, not example,
like a
facts.
pooper
These are big
slime.
facts. I told my grandma I didn't respect her.
What about me?
Because that's how I felt. Like, how you expect me to respect you, but you don't respect me? You don't even like me.
Oh, yeah.
Which is cool. You don't have to like anybody, but you're supposed to love our neighbor, whether it's family or an actual stranger neighbor. That is what the good word says. It's what we're supposed to do, and I do my best. I'm not perfect, so of course I fall short, but I do my best. I attempt. I try to live by what is righteous, what is good. And I feel like I've run into some obstacles in my life because of the relationships or the lack thereof with my grandma.
Get it out. Get it out. Get it out.
I went to this lady's house, and this lady told me she couldn't talk. She talked, she spoke and said, oh, I can't talk. Oh, why, Grandma? Well, I'm not feeling good. Okay, I'll come back. Now I ain't going to be feeling good when you come back.
Okay, let's take them out. View.
And I feel she just don't like me and don't want to talk to me and want to withhold this information from me. Just like my ex-husband withholding information from me. Just like my aunt.
No, not the hairband.
I feel they're withholding information
No.
just to be spiteful. Like I was saying earlier,
Scoopy slime out from me.
I couldn't trust. Another reason I don't really fool my family because I can't trust them around my men. I've had a cousin have a baby with my boyfriend.
I got it.
I was dating a guy. They call him Shemaki. And I did not know he was cheating on me with my cousin.
Yeah.
I didn't know. And his sister told me, my brother ain't no good for you. Then later on, after that cousin, Brittany, had the baby, it turned out to be his. Look just like him. And this dude was in my face. In my face saying, that's not my baby. Nigga, this baby look just like you. Ears and all. I swear to God, I can't make it up.
Wait, I feel something.
That
That's
hurt
her
me.
body. You.
But I
What's
forget
her
him.
body in
I
there?
just don't fuck with him. I ain't mad at you. I just don't. I can't trust you. That's some whole shit. I ain't never done that to none of y'all. And won't. My first love, my first boyfriend, Mike. He was messing with my aunt the whole time. I was so close to my aunt. I looked up to her. My aunt Connie, my aunt Precious. I thought she was just so fly. She was so cool, right? But I was going through something with my parents, and I ended up going to foster care, and I ran away from the foster home to Western County to see Mike.
Slime, stay back.
And when I got there,
Stay back.
I learned, now only been cheating on me with my aunt.
Yeah, for
Got
birthday
pregnant.
cake.
Then he married her.
Birthday cake.
Turn around and divorced her a couple of months later. And maybe I dodged the bullet, maybe he dodged the bullet. I don't know. I just know that really hurt me. And it let me know I cannot bring my man around my family. Because everybody know that was my boyfriend. Just like everybody knew Shawaki was my boyfriend. That's why I did that TikTok about Terry and soul food. I have some things in common. Maybe not everything, but some things in common with her.
Can I take it off? Yes.
Look, I forgive all them people. And my point is, y'all should forgive people too. And move on. I wasn't meant for those people. Those people wasn't meant for me.
her like
And
eating health food slime.
I would love more than to have relationships with these people.
I got some slime.
And they know they did wrong. I know they did wrong. They also know I forgave them. As a matter of fact, Brittany was one of my favorite cousins. Like, even after she had the baby, I would still be around her. But I feel, I could be wrong, but I feel her envy and jealous towards me. It's just so intense. We can't be friends. We can't even have a relationship. But that was in the past. I don't know. People grow, people change. I'm good. I'm good. You don't need a little girl saying, what's love got to do with it? You ain't got to hit me but once. You ain't got to fuck my man but once to know I'm good. And on him and you. Because if he would do that, even now I got a feeling, intuition. One of my exes.
Oh.
Whether
You have a little piece off her.
Jerry,
There we go.
Greg, Grant, Nate, or Marvin, Slim. One of them. And like I said, I could be wrong. But one of them been one of my family members. And they struggling to tell me. But it's cool. I know I come off as seductive proudly because I do love how I look. And you got my attention or whatever. I just know I'm a star. But I'm also raised old-fashioned. A woman is to be seen, not heard. So if you see me, you see me. But this is what you get. What you see is what you get. This is me. And I made a mistake and fell in lust because I thought I was in love and was actually seeing a family member, intimate with a family member. Now they're like a distant cousin, like 5 or 6, 5th or 6th cousin down the line. But that cousin knew they were my cousin. I didn't know, but they knew, and they wasn't even gonna tell me. My mom, Pee-wee, she had to tell me, that's your cousin. Then they, like, even to this day, they still trying to get at me. Like, sex is a powerful drug. My point of saying is to not put that person on the spot, because I could just say their name. Like I said everybody else's name. My point is, you have to have morals and integrity for yourself to say that's not right, it's not cool, and not do it. I know Kevin Gates talk about his experience all the time being with one of his cousins, and he was infatuated with that person. And maybe this individual is infatuated with me. I know a lot of my family members are infatuated. Trust me. My OnlyFans brought that to light. But my point is, if I was a prostitute, if I was a bad person, I'd still be, I'm talking about getting it. But I know that's not right. And that would make me happy. I've been on here long enough. I got that off my chest. I'm good and I'm ready to go. We gotta go to court. Let's go to court. Period. You gonna hand me, unhands what's mine. You gonna unhands what's my cousin Shay Shay. You gonna unhands what's Lex do. You know, these just examples. Tasha. You gonna hands this shit. Period. Especially Shay Shay, man, because it's like, yeah, y'all gonna get what's coming to y'all, man. Y'all gonna get what's coming to y'all, man, because that's wrong. Especially if her sister, Gina, if you do it and your mom, man, y'all, you got the game fucked up. I'm not gonna let y'all continue to do that. Shay Shay may not be competent to speak for herself, but that's wrong. There should be no fucking reason Shay Shay homeless. Period. Period. Man, it's just pissing me off more and more because I know where Shay Shay coming from. You know what I'm saying? Because they say I'm slow. I'm retarded. I got an anger problem. I ain't got no anger problem. I just got a problem with people who make me angry.
No, my
Period.
birthday cake. Man.
And I can't even say make me. Who influence anger, entice, or antagonize. It's not cool. I'ma stand up for myself. Period. Every time. Anyways, let me get up off of here for this tangle dead. I'll be back with some more stories. This is my first time coming on here doing something like this, and it's relieving, and I'm glad I did. When I come back, I'll do y'all a tarot reading. Matter of fact, I'll do a reading on myself. I'm not sure how accurate it'll be because I've heard it's a little difficult to read yourself, but I'm gonna give it a shot. And let's see what the cards got to say, what the Holy Spirit got to say. And I'm not calling on demons. I'm gonna call on my grandmamas, my grandfathers, my cousins, my uncles. I'm gonna call on them. Bet. Love, peace, and chicken grease. I'm just kidding. Y'all know I'm a clown. Defense mechanism. That's what it's called. Defense mechanism. It's where you kind of make a joke in like 10 situations. That's what I've done.
Then, get in the back.
Anyways, I love y'all. I appreciate the love and support. I'm so grateful for this platform.
On the bottom.
And I can get that off my chest, even if nobody is listening. Still, I seen about 2 or 3 people. Somebody out of there got some help or some enlightenment.
Yeah, I like the birthday cake. It's my birthday